welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're doing a Diwali look today. I'm so excited, and I'm going to be using my Shaaanxo the Remix palette from BH Cosmetics. I hauled this recently in one of my videos. This is an 18 color eyeshadow palette, and I'm not sure which side I'm going to use, but I know that I want to use this palette. We might just use both sides. We'll see what we come up with. So far I've just got my brows on, and for that I used my L'Oreal Pomade Extatic in the shade, I believe this is brunette. Yep, and I've just primed my lips with my most favorite of all time, the Carmex lip balm, and we're just gonna go ahead and dive straight in. I'm gonna start off with my eyes today because I just want to make sure that if there is any fallout and stuff, like I can clean that up with a wipe later on. So I've just got my brows on, and they're a little bit itchy right here. I don't know why. But I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eyelids with my most favorite. Again, I'm using products that are just like my go-to because I know they stay in place, they lock everything in place, and they don't budge throughout the day. So I'm just going to go in with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot with a concealer brush. And I'm just going to... I've just got moisturizer on my face, and I've got eye cream, and that's all that I have on. And I'm going to use this to also carve out my eyebrows. You can always use like a concealer or something to use as a base. I just really like this paint pot. So I'm just using that. And then I'm just going to use my fingers to blend all of that out. And now I'll just go into my Shaaanxo palette, and I'm going to set my eyes with this color right here. It's called Clarity. And I'm just going to take like a... Also, for today's video, I'm going to use all the brushes that I ordered from BH Cosmetics. This is the combined, like I've mixed both the marble set and the pro set in here. And I've got a few brushes out here that I'm not going to use because I have a fan brush just out here from a previous set, and then the eyebrow groomer brush, the lip brush, and the eyeliner brush. I already have 4 of them sitting here, so I don't want to use those. But then the rest of the brushes, I'm going to try and use as many from the BH Cosmetics brushes, and then I'll mix a few here and there of my own if I can't find anything. But to set my eyes, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is Clarity. This is, I think this is like the more neutrals side one. So I'll just go in with my Clinique shader brush, and I'll just set my eye area. Now that we've got our eye set, I'm actually going to just stick some tape on the side. So let's see, I haven't planned what I want to do today, but I'm going to start off, let me just see the other side as well. Okay, I'm going to start off with this color right here. This is called Buttercup, and I will use the Studio Pro No. 5 brush. It's a nice big fluffy brush. Powdery as hell, but I'm just gonna place this on my crease. Powdery but pigmented, and this brush feels really nice. I'm placing that a little bit above my crease, and I'm dragging it inwards. I'm not going to be too precise because I think I am going to cut my crease today, so not too fussed about the placement. I really like this brush. This is amazing. Now, because I have so much of lid space, or like brow bone, from my crease to brow bone, I have a lot of space. So I'm actually going to drag the shadows as high up as I possibly can so that you can see some of the shadows, because I do have hooded eyes. But like, they're the weirdest hooded eyes up there. So yeah, just gonna work this shadow in here a little bit. I'm just gonna place this a little bit in the outer corner here. Next up, I'm going to go in with this middle shade right here. This is called Stalker. I'm using the same brush. I'm placing that in the outer corner. Dragging it upwards. Now this one I'm going to concentrate it a little bit lower. I do want the orange shade to kind of peek through, because that is our transition shade. So just slowly blending it out, taking it inwards. Just grabbing another dense brush, and then I'm going to go in with the shade Terracotta. And I'm just placing that out here. So that didn't do much, so I'm just going to go in with, I have no idea how you pronounce this, but I'm just going to grab Vampette? I don't know how you pronounce that, but using the same brush. Okay, yeah, that's a really nice color. Okay, I really like that shade. And I'm just using like circular and windshield wiper motions. In the outer corner, I'm using more circular motions, just like that, and then dragging the color in. Oh, this brush that I'm using is the Marble Collection number 5. I'm just going to grab the first brush that we used, that one. I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit. I'm not being too precise with it, I'm just using like a napkin to wipe it off. And then I will go in with Buttercup and then just blend out these edges right here. So now I'm just going to cut my crease, and I'll use my soft ochre paint pot again, and I'll use the same concealer brush that we used earlier. Okay, so finally we've got the crease. So I'm just using something like a really tightly packed flat shader brush. The color that I want to use on my lid is this Avocado shade right here. So that's what we have so far. What I'm going to do next is grab the number 5 brush again, and I'm going to go in with Vampette again, and just deepen that outer corner a little bit, just kind of diffuse that shade as well. Okay, I'm not sure where it cut off, but what I did was I grabbed Island Glow shadow from this side. The first shadow, I placed that in the middle and then just kind of blended the edges out. And then I just took my big fluffy brush, the one that we used first, and then just blending out all the edges. And now it's time to peel the tape off. So I really want a really nice full coverage foundation with this one. So first I'm going to fill my pores, and I'm using my Master Prime Pore Minimizing Primer, and I'm just going to use my fingers to apply this one just in the center of my face. And then for the rest of my face, I've really been enjoying the Master Prime Hydrating Primer. So I'll take this one, apply that on the rest of my face. I feel like this really provides coverage throughout the day, doesn't move my foundation, and really just doesn't make it heavy, you know? Gives me that hydration throughout the day so that my foundation doesn't drive me up or anything like that. So I'm also just priming a little bit under my eyes. And while that sits, I'm just going to prep my foundations. I'm grabbing my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation in the shade number 150. This is Radiant Beige. I'm just going to take it, ooh, okay. So just like that in this palette. Excuse the sticker at the bottom, because that, you know, it's not meant to be there. But anyways, and I'm going to be mixing in my Lasting Finish Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation in the shade 400 Natural Beige. I'm just going to mix those two using my Clinique foundation brush. Mixing the two. Just taking my sponge and just gonna drag everything on my neck. So foundation is done. Now you can add a little bit more coverage if you want, but I think I'm pretty happy with where I am at. I'm taking my concealer. This is Maybelline Master Concealer number 30, light medium. I'm going to take it on that palette as well, just on the side. Just that dollop right there. And then take that concealer brush and go crazy. Then I'm just taking my Maybelline V-Face Duo Stick. I think this is in the shade light or medium or something like that. Alright. And then just gonna set my under eyes using the Revlon Sculpt and Highlight palette. I'm using the banana shade from this one, and I'm just going to use it with my sponge. Just going in with my Face of Australia loose powder. I'm just going to use my sponge for this one as well and just bake. And then I'm just going to bake around my smile lines. I'm just going to go in with this brush to sort of contour my face. This is the Studio Pro number 3, and I'm going to go in with the Revlon contour as well, which is that shade right there. And then for my blush today, this is the Candid Coral from e.l.f. I'm going to use that same number 2 brush. I think this will be really good for blush. Before I dust off my bake, I'm actually going to go ahead and do my under eyes. I'm just using this tiny pencil brush from Essence of Beauty. This is a crease brush. I'm going to go in with Need You. And then go in with Stalker, same brush. I'm just going to connect the 2 shadows. And then I'll go in with that tiny brush that we used earlier. Not sure how good of an idea that is, but this is the number 7 brush that we'd used earlier. And I'm just going to go in with Vampette, whatever. And then just tie the whole thing together. And I'm just going to dust off the bake. I'll just use this e.l.f. brush. Perfect. And then for my inner corner highlight, I'm just going to take this pencil brush from one of my older brushes. And I'm going in with Island Glow. I'm just ever so slightly, the tip of this brush, just place that on my arch. And then for the rest of the highlight, just take like a flat shader brush. This is from e.l.f. And I'm going to go in with Clarity. And then just make sure that the pop stays. You can do the pop afterwards as well. So just go around it. Just like so. And then for my highlight, I'm using my Becca Opal highlight. And I'm going to go in with the Marble Collection in number 3. This is like a tapered one. And then I'm just going to spray my face with my MAC Fix Plus. Alright you guys, so I've got my lashes on, mascara, eyeliner, everything on. The lashes that I'm wearing are the Red Cherry eyelashes in TYYGM5027. And mascara and eyeliner are both Maybelline. I'll list everything down below, so be sure to check that out. For my lips today, I'm just going to start off by lining them with the Essence Self Contouring Big Proposal Lip Liner. For my lipstick today, I'm using my Ciate Liquid Velvet in the color Pin Up. This lipstick has like a beautiful velvet texture to it. And then I'm just going to top it off with a clear gloss. This is just from Rimmel. So yeah guys, this is my finished look today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and enjoyed getting ready with me for Diwali. This is really fun, and I really did enjoy using Shannon's palette. This is a really good palette. A little bit powdery, but the pigmentation is really good. And so is the blendability of this palette. So it is worth the investment if you guys are still looking out, and if you want to follow, if you want to support another YouTuber. So this is a really good palette to grab, and I highly recommend it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.